Hi, hello, welcome to Gav's Drams. Checking this, make sure everything's working. Yeah. Um, Red's in his cage and he's making a hell of a noise tonight. Hopefully we don't hear him, but we might. So, three drams tonight. Three all the same. Three Springbank 25s. Now I usually buy a Springbank 25 every second year. They never produced one this year, 2025. So what I've got is Springbank 23, Springbank 25 the year 23, Springbank 25 the year 21, and Springbank 25 the year 19. So that's the three. So we never got this year's. So I had these in wee bottles like this. What's the point of keeping them? They're not going to make money. They're going to lie and lie and lie. Why no drink them? Um, Springbank 25s, I would imagine that the whole three of these people have got these on their shelves. This is probably, I can't remember what I paid for these, but they were quite expensive. So, we'll nose the three of them. We'll take the lids off them. Oh, Red, be quiet. I hope this isn't coming up in the mic. So, the first one, which is the 19, it's lighter than the middle one. The middle one's the darkest. So let's hold this up and let's get the legs on it. Now, I'm always an advocate of putting water in a dram. It's not great. However, 25s I tend not to put water in it, but I've got a pipette just in case. But oh, this is going to be good. You'll hear him. You'll hear him screaming. He's in his cage tonight. He's been jig up to now. He hears my voice. Oh dear. So, like in this one, glasses are quite misty. The legs are much the same, and they're normal. These are all 46%, so they're nothing really special about them, as in strength-wise. Great drams, expensive. As I say, a lot of people won't open these, right? So, we'll nose the 19. We're getting this right. Yeah, the 19. We'll nose the 19. There's a nice bit of sherry in that. It's kind of, I wonder if there's some rum in that. Um, it's sherry, it's dark fruits, it's got the funk, it's lightly peated. Oh, Red, be quiet, please. Mm, this is going to be a disaster. It's quite sherry, dark fruits, without a doubt, it's got dark fruits in it. The middle one, which is a 21, it's a different nose. It's a lighter nose. It's nose bold, funk in it, more sea salt in it, but definitely nose bold as a 19. Excuse me. And then the 23, it's softer again. It's more bourbony, different fruits, and that just shows you the three of them and how the colour's different and how the taste is different. And that's one of the things I love about Springbank. When they bring out anything, they don't try and repeat it. I think they try and keep the 10 the same and the 15 the same, but they certainly don't try and keep the 12 the same. And the 18, the 21, they do different things with them. Silence. Uh, so that's got a more powerful nose, I think, without a doubt. There's, that's more sherry. There's more The more marzipan in this one. There definitely is. That I would say that's got the most powerful nose. That's a milder nose, but it's different. And I think, and yet that's the darker one, which would tell me there's a bit more sherry. I think there may be some rum or port or something in that because there's dates and stuff coming through that. It's quite an interesting nose. And that's very light nose. A wee bit of engine oil in that one, a wee bit of petrol. Quite funky. They're completely, I'm not going to say they're similar. The noses are different. There's no doubt about it. The noses are different. So let's see what we've got in the palate just to see exactly what's going on. That nose is nice. I like that. It's a powerful nose. That nose is coming to me. Mm, funny. Melon. A wee kick to it. Just a wee kick to it, but it's still smooth. You've got to remember, that's been lying in that bottle for 4 years. Well, 6 years, really. 19. But it's nice. It's a nice development. It's changing. The finish, it's changing again. The finish is, it's not too long, but it's there. Different. We'll take this one. We'll have a drink of water first. I think it's only fair. Different. What's in that noise? Similar, but it's definitely different. The nose is definitely different. Yeah, that's a stronger nose. 19's a stronger nose. This is the 21. Mm. Well, it's lovely. That's smoother. That one's just no, it's just no smooth. It's just no as smooth as that. But that's smooth. That's what you're looking for an old Springbank. That's really what am I getting in that? Sea salt, your funkiness. It's more. That's definitely stronger. The kicker. A little bit of sherry in it. I think there's something dark in that. There's more dates in that. I wonder if there's rum in that. Port, no port, but there's more. There's definitely a wee bit more different, a wee bit more of a kick, a wee bit more of a dark fruit. Now let's go to 23. It's a shame they didn't bring 25 out. I mean, that's all I've got left. I'll finish these tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Let's have a wee taste of this. It's a different nose again. It's a wee bit softer again. A wee bit more spice in that one, I would say. That's a wee bit more spice. I should be writing these down because I'll get them all mixed up. Hmm, that's definitely more funky, more sea salt, more briny. That's definitely got a stronger nose. And I would say that was, out of the three whiskies, that's the one with a wee bit more kick. Right, I'm going to take a gamble here. I'm going to put 2 spots. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and see if it changes any. I wouldn't put any more water in these. Definitely no. We should go. We should go. We should go. Right. I'm saying that one's the more sherry, more rummy, more Christmas cakey. No, big more, and yet that's the darkest. So you would think you would be getting that for that. Right. Drink of water. I wonder why they never put anything out this year at 25, because I think it's a great whiskey. 21's my favourite. 21's my favourite. 30's a great whiskey as well, just a wee bit more on the expensive side. I finished my 30. I've got another 30 yet. I've not opened yet. Got so much to drink. See, that nose is that's a more potent nose. I'm more coming from that nose. Well, and then you've got this one, which is definitely they're completely different. It's more floral. They two are more on the sherry side, but that one has definitely got dark notes. When I say dark notes, right, let's try again with some water. Hmm. Well, that softens it. That takes that. That's lovely. That takes that wee bit of harshness away from it. Now these have been lying for half an hour. I poured these half an hour ago. I would say that's more spicy. The 19-year-old is definitely more spicy. The 19-year-old. The 2019 is more spicy. This is a 2021. It's a wee bit more gentler, but it's still nice. And then you've got the 23. I think is completely softer out of the three of them. What's my favourite? I think the 20. I think 16th of the second 21's my favourite. It's in between. It's a little bit more gentler in that one, but a little bit more powerful in that one. Three cracking drams. Three lovely drams. As I say, I used to make all my drams up when our bottles were finished. I used to put them into these, and I started drinking them because they're not going to be selling. They're just lying there. So what's the point in them lying there when they're cracking drams? Why not get them open? They're gone, they're gone. That's it. But I've got plenty to drink. I'll finish these tonight and maybe keep these two for tomorrow night or the weekend. I would say 16th of the second 21's definitely my favourite at 46%. Well, it's nearly that time of year again when I've got to pick my whiskies of the year. I have a wee rule for my whiskies of the year. I have got to have bought it in 2025 and I've got to have opened it in 2025. The biggest problem I've got is it's nearly all Cadenheads, Springbank, Long Row, and basically Springbanks, Long Row, Kilkerrans. I buy. I can't buy any more. I buy every release of the Springbank I try and get. Every release of Kilkerran I get. Every release of the Cadenheads, which is every month, I buy 2 bottles. Sometimes I buy one. If it's really expensive, if it's about £300, £400, I just buy the one. But normally this month I bought two, which was £180. I've not opened day two. So I've bought about, I'll not tell you how much I've spent. You can probably guess. I've bought about 34 bottles. I think I've opened about 15, 16. So I've got to get a Whisky of the Year on official bottling and a Whisky of the Year on a blend, malted blend, and a Whisky of the Year on my Cadenheads. But I'm also going to try and get a Whisky of the Year on my tastings, because I've done quite a lot of tastings last year at Springbank. So I'm going to maybe try and do that. Well, it's very, very difficult. So I bought an odd Scapa, and an odd one here and an odd one there. But the majority of the stuff that I bought is either Springbank. It's easy for me. I go into the shop in Edinburgh. I get the packs, so I get a great taste of the packs, and I phone Tony up and say, right, I'll have that too, I'll have that one. I do that every month. And then when the releases come out, I try and get as much as I can. I get most, I don't get everything. I get most, but I don't get everything. Uh so it's going to come for that. So it's a wee bit, call it niche, call it what you like, I don't know. But that's it. So I've not got a wide field. But in saying that, with my Cadenheads, I've got a wide field of distilleries. You got all the different distilleries, which is good. So I've had some really cracking drams. I don't think I've had a baddie this year, unless it's in a Saltern cask. I don't get it. A Saltern cask it's just too sweet for me. And yet people say to me, oh, that's nice, but it's not nice for me. So I do these Springbanks tonight. I'll do another couple bottle kills to finish stuff, and then I'll probably do my Whisky of the Year run about the 18th, run about that, about a week to go to Christmas. We have got the Christmas night, the club, Edinburgh Whisky Club Christmas night is on Tuesday. I hope it's going to be a good night. We have got some cracking drams lined up for the guys. My secretary and my treasurer are really, really worked hard in getting this, and Rory for the pub has done well to get us good stuff. So hopefully it's going to be a good night. It's a sellout. Well, it's not a sellout because it's free. We'll get 35 people coming. We can't have any more than that. We've got 35 members in the club. No, we've got 34 members in the club, and we've capped it at 35. There are 30 coming, and we've got a couple of guests coming. So it should be a good night. Santa Claus will be there. Some idiot's going to dress up as Santa. He'll be there welcoming everybody. Wonder who that'll be. So anyway, thanks for watching Gav's Drams. It's been a decent year for whiskey. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the week with the Manchester guys and the Edinburgh guys at the Campbelltown Festival, and then with the Courtyard in September, and it's the same guys come up for that. And that is a brilliant night and a day, if you whatever you want to call it. That is a fantastic um, 2 days, and we get invited to Ruth's. Can I remember Ruth's second name? It's Ashford. We get invited to her house on the Saturday night, and the whiskies we were spoiled, and the food and everything. So it's been a good year. It's been a good year for whiskey. Health's not been too bad. Better than the other years, but still a few wee problems. So I'll have to do my Whisky of the Year. But thanks for watching and supporting Gav's drams. It's really, really important we try and keep this going. So, I'm rambling a wee bit, but I think out of the 25s, for me, the 21 is the best. The 19 is just a little bit on the strong side. When I say 19, 2019, it's got a lovely taste to it. It's got a lovely rum, dates, dark fruits taste to it coming through it. But I think this is a little bit softer, which I like. A wee bit more honey, a wee bit more chewy, a wee bit more spicier. And then you've got the 2023. I would say that was the more bourbon than that. No a great nose to it for me. The three of them are nice. The three of them are nice. But if you're going to put them to head, and if I was going to pick one, I would go for the Springbank 25, 16th to the 2nd, 21, 46%. Thank you for watching Gab's Drams. See you shortly. Press the bell, press the subs button, and comment. Please comment. It's important that you comment. Right. I'll toast you to this one. Cheers. Can I toast you to the three of them? Bye.